Hi, welcome to Megamation Direct Line Training. This video will look at the Summary and Dashboard tabs of the Work Order console. To access the Work Order console, click the plus sign next to Module, then Maintenance, then double-click Work Order console. On the Work Order console, there are 8 tabs at the top: Work Orders, Equipment History, Labor and Material, Purchase Requisitions, Purchase Orders, Preventative Maintenance, Summary, and Dashboard. Most of these tabs are explained in the Work Order Console Getting Started video. This video we are going to look at the Summary and Dashboard tabs. These tabs are used for reporting on the information in your Work Order Console. On the Summary tab, there are 3 main reports: Work Order Count by Type, Work Order Backlog Report, and Work Order Completion Report. Each of these reports has a brief explanation telling what this report will do. The Work Order Count by Type report shows a number of work orders created during a date range summarized by type. To run this report, enter a date range. First enter a from date, then a to date, in this case, the report will show all work orders created in the last 6 months of 2011. To generate the report, click Generate Report on the bottom left-hand side, and the report will be displayed in the window in the center. The report shows the start date and end date, work order count by type, and a pie chart in the center. If you'd like to see this report in Excel, click on View Report in Excel on the bottom left-hand side to open Microsoft Excel and display the report there. The other reports on the Summary tab are run much the same way. Just choose the report on the left-hand side. The Work Order Backlog Report is a listing of backlogged work orders. Choose to subtotal the backlogged work orders by either Issue To or Assign To, and then click Generate Report. The Work Order Backlog displays the work orders in a pie chart on the main tab. Then along the bottom we can see the same information in a column chart, line chart, or we can click on Work Order Backlog Report to see a list of the backlogged work order. Again, we can export this report to Excel by clicking View Report in Excel. The last report on the Summary tab is the Work Order Completion Report. This report is a listing of all work orders with a date due between a user-selected date range. So to run this report, put in a date range by entering a from date and a to date, and then click Generate Report. This report shows all work orders separated by overdue or on time. The next tab we'll look at is the Dashboard tab. The Dashboard tab shows key performance indicators in small, easy-to-read gauges. Click Refresh on the bottom right-hand side to refresh all gauges, or you can click Refresh on an individual gauge. Set date ranges for the gauges by clicking on the button next to the date range and setting using a predefined timeline such as last month, last quarter, last 6 months, or last year, or put in a custom date range by putting the dot in Custom and choosing a start and end date. Then click OK. Click Refresh to redisplay the information. Change the displayed gauges by clicking the Gauges to Display button on the bottom right-hand side, choosing Available Gauges on the left, and clicking the Add button to add them onto either row 1 or row 2. Also, remove unwanted gauges by highlighting them on the right and clicking Remove. When all appropriate gauges are displayed, click OK. Again, click Refresh to refresh the information on the dashboard